Focus. Ideate. Innovate. Enable.
The 21st century has seen the fastest growth in urbanization owing to the immense opportunities available. In India, the share of urban population has nearly tripled in the last century alone. This spurt has led to some concerns. How safe is your city? Are you well connected at all times? Is the air you breathe good for your health? In an attempt to tackle the situation, buildings are getting smarter by becoming safer, greener and more productive. The Honeywell Smart Building Score is a unique framework recognizing and rewarding the smartest buildings across categories. Here's a look at some of the winners from the Honeywell Smart Building Awards 2016. Apollo Hospitals Ahmedabad is a marvel when it comes to modern hospitals. Its international standards of care is matched by the smart system in place to offer the best of medical facilities while keeping a close eye on being sustainable and safe in the process.
Apollo Hospital has been the leader as far as the corporate hospitals are concerned, and Apollo Hospital started the process of creating corporate hospitals and bringing the best possible care of international standard to India. Continuing on the same legacy, the Apollo hospitals, whatever structures they are creating, new buildings which are coming up, are as per the best green norms, meeting the requirement of the environment as well as of the patient constituency.
Spread over 10 acres with a built-up area of over 44,000 square feet, creating a safe environment for the patients and doctors at the Apollo Hospital Ahmedabad is of utmost importance to the management. With a dedicated team to ensure facility safety and risk management, along with cutting-edge technology deployed, the hospital has left no stone unturned to ensure patients get the highest levels of treatment in a safe and secure environment.
Basically, we have the above 190 plus CCTV cameras in all over hospital area, which cover all critical parts of hospital, even vehicle and transportation system also consider. So main safety concern. Other than this, we have the smoke compartment in hospital. There is a 22 smoke compartment on different parts.
Set amidst lush green surroundings, Apollo Hospitals is redefining patient care in the state of Gujarat. Cognizant of its role to give back to society and environment at large, going green has been a very conscious effort at the facility. With 100% recycling of water and automated systems to control the water supply, the hospital has kept being environmentally sustainable at the forefront while delivering in its promise of providing medical excellence with a human touch.
Mainly unique green feature is water harvesting and water recycling. We have the sewage treatment plant, and also we have the 11,000 square meter area of garden. So all 100% sewage treatment water we are using for garden, and also we recycle this treatment water to our cooling tower and some flush area. So this is our main cost saving, and we are using the natural resources. Also the sludge, which are the byproduct from sewage treatment plant, which are using for fertilizer in garden area also. We have the 11 harvesting perforated well. During the monsoon, we are reusing that water for our water usages.
Apollo Hospitals Ahmedabad is using technology to take patient care to another level. At this world-class hospital, robust back-end systems ensure safe and smooth flow of personnel and equipment so as to ensure no delays where the value of human life is concerned. Regulating the staggering functions of the Delhi Metro is the headquarters of DMRC. The Metro Bhavan setting a benchmark not only with work performance but the operation of the building itself.
You see, when we were constructing this building in 2008, I was involved in the design process. So in any building when you make for government, what you look for office use, what you look for is a good lighting and good environment, that is air conditioning and the hygiene.
One look at the Metro Bhavan is enough to change perceptions about government buildings. With not only a new age look, but functional smart features to match, the building is designed to maximize natural resources and promote resource conservation.
The atrium which you can see outside, inside the building, the technology used is that atrium is not air conditioned. Though it is a 7th floor building, only ground floor is air conditioned, and the remaining 7 floors are not air conditioned, and they are separated from the building sitting spaces through the walls and glass windows. So around 30 to 40% energy saving was achieved.
At the Metro Bhavan, common areas and workspaces are designed to make the most of natural light. With bright sunshine streaming in through the open atrium, very little artificial light is required. Motion sensors and customized light settings further reduce dependency on high energy fixtures. While on the one hand, the glazed glass exterior keeps heat out, the solar panels atop the building use the sun's light to generate energy.
Our lighting management system is such that you can control the scenario. It has the occupancy sensor. If somebody is not in the room, lights will go off. If you raise the curtains of the window, you will find that the lights level will go down automatically. And each individual in the chambers can make their own scenario. If you are working on a table and just clearing the dark in the evening, you can control the light through a remote. If you are working with it, having a meeting, you can similarly shift your lighting, and each scenario you can get it created for yourself, for your personal use.
Right at the doorstep, technology integrations ensure foolproof security at this important building. The access control mechanisms serve another purpose besides security and contribute to the efficient use of the workforce's time.
One way it is security because it is limited access, and it also helps in punctuality because the gates we had to provide, like our stations, and our attendance system is with those gates. So moment you put your card on the gate, your attendance is marked. So that also brings in the iota of punctuality.
In terms of resource use as well, no effort is spared to minimize wastage. All waste paper used in the office is recycled to claim 60% of its weight. Food waste from the canteen is collected and converted into fertilizer for horticulture through an on-site waste management system. Such initiatives at the Metro Bhavan help bring down costs and are also beneficial for the environment. Strategically located on the Mumbai-Bengaluru highway, Ginger Hotel Wakad is one of the finest budget hotels in Pune. The 128-room hotel bagged the prestigious Honeywell Smart Building Award for 2016 in the 4-star hotel building category for its unmatched attention towards sustainability while being one of the most trusted chain of budget hotels in India.
The essential compass that we use to measure our actions is that are they really going to positively impact society, because business is not lived P&L to P&L or quarter to quarter. Sustainable businesses are those that actually help strengthen the societies that we stay in.
At Ginger, what we are doing is bringing the outdoors indoors, getting a lot of natural light in, making sure we use the latest technology on LED lights, and making sure we use the best heat, light and power setup, including heat pumps.
The Ginger Hotel in Pune employs some of the very best practices for sustainable solutions in the everyday functions of the property. From solar heating panels to setting up a dedicated STB plant at the hotel, the property has even taken steps to ensure that leftover food from the F&B sections is utilized to its maximum potential.
In Ginger, Wakad Pune, we are using organic waste converter, wherein we are collecting all kitchen waste to that converter and getting converted into manure, which we used in-house planters and gardens. Other thing what we have is solar panels, wherein we generate hot waters through solar panels during daytime. Night time we have heat pumps, high energy efficient heat pumps, which are replaced with LPG fired boilers. Other than this, we have a sewage treatment plant wherein all discharge water is getting collected. We treat it, and after treatment we are using it in road cleaning and gardening area.
Delivering a non-intrusive, comfortable and safe stay experience to its guests is of utmost importance to the property. Employing the best technologies and practices for overall safety of the guests, visitors get the chance to stay in an environment which is a perfect mix of business and pleasure, making it a clear winner in an extremely competitive category.
Ginger is equipped with all kind of safety features such as firefighting equipments, then wet risers, sprinklers, a smoke detection system. Then the entire hotel is under CCTV surveillance, which is integrated with our online IT system, and a centralized monitoring is also part of that product. Ginger has an automatic door wherein access can be controlled for any unwanted entry.
People now spend 80 to 90% of their time in one building or another. Living and working spaces are more than mere structures, as they define the mood, efficiency and life quality of the occupants. Buildings are also the major consumers of resources, taking up almost 40% of global energy and 25% of global water. The first step in optimizing use of resources is to evaluate the efficiency of these buildings. The Honeywell Smart Building Awards is a one-of-a-kind universal framework rating buildings of all shapes and sizes on 3 key parameters of smartness: green, safe and productive. Let's take a look at some of the winners from the Honeywell Smart Building Awards 2016. Smart buildings make smart cities, and an airport is the very first glimpse of a city. The Delhi International Airport, which saw a passenger traffic of over 48 million domestic and international travelers last year, was designed keeping in mind a safe and seamless experience across functions.
Building and cities are interconnected. So the first thing first is that, can we make our cities efficient? If I want to make my cities efficient, the first thing is that the constitution of the cities are the buildings. We are working here in the airport. The airport is in public domain. We are touching everybody's life, and it has to be very safe. It has to be productive, so that ultimately the overall delivery, the passenger experience, the safety of the airlines are actually to the maximum.
The smart city we talk about is the combination of all these things, and the crucial roles play smart building. The smart building is not just only to how easy operations, how safe, how environment friendly, all comes into picture actually. That's what the safe building.
Built over 5.4 million square feet area, the Delhi International Airport is the world's first and largest airport building with a LEED Gold certification. Being sustainable even at its massive scale of operation, the airport recognizes the benefits of going green to both the passenger and to the businesses involved.
Green building journey we started the day we actually conceived this project. We all thought of that only by simply constructing a building we will not be able to justify our uniqueness. This airport is not a basic airport, neither an agile airport. It is an absolute smart airport. Thereby, when you talk about smart, that all these systems, whether it is various the cameras, whether it is the Wi-Fi, whether it is the radios, the communication systems, whether it is the LAN or the building control systems, building management systems, or the individual control and monitoring system, what you call it as SCADA. Everybody should be working upon on an automated method and should be interconnected.
Energy efficient appliances, a terminal design using daylight and recycled rainwater form one part of the picture. But bringing all stakeholders and agencies on one page is integral to achieving the goals of overall smart operations.
What are the the various initiatives that you have taken? How you are bringing the all other ecosystems that are working under the gamut of this airport? It is not the operator by themselves. They can bring the whole system smart. We have to have everybody, like airlines, like the security, like the government officials who are in the customs or in immigrations. Everybody has to work smart or in a smarter way.
Its streamlined process, airtight security, and unparalleled connectivity have made the Delhi International Airport the smartest Indian building for 2 times in a row. Not only does the airport match global standards and set an example for Indian buildings, but is all set to conquer even loftier aims. The Infosys campus in Hinganwadi, Pune is a perfect blend of modernity and sustainability. Housing over 35,000 employees, known as Infosians, the organization has paid a lot of attention to make their buildings not only safe and green, but also productive, ensuring that these buildings of the future are equipped to handle the increasing demands of the modern-day workforce.
For us, going smart is the only way. It's the more sensible way of doing things, of designing our buildings. So we incorporate a lot of features that are smart from the design stage. For us, everything starts from the initial stages of design. So when we design our buildings, there are a lot of features that we incorporate, like a very efficient facade, efficient systems, and all the controls that interact with the occupants of the building in terms of the temperature, in terms of number of occupants. So different systems ramp up and ramp down according to the needs of the occupants in the building.
As security threats move from our doorways to our digital footprint, Indian IT firms like Infosys stand in the way of major harm. At the Pune campus, facilities of international standards were embedded as the first step to match the global nature of work, marking its place as one of the most digitally secure campuses in the world. Where security of data is of paramount importance, exceptional care is also taken to protect it through foolproof measures. Multiple tiers of security guard against all potential attempts at data theft and other violations, so as to ensure all-around safety once inside the campus.
Yeah, we have a sophisticated access control where biometric authentication is needed to access a particular location based on the approvals and the profile that's set for a particular employee. We have integrated fire alarm system, which also includes detection and suppression. We have integrated CCTV surveillance that provides video analytics and security, and is tied back into the security command center, from where our security team members can monitor exactly what's going around in the campus. And then we have a disaster representative on each floor in the workspace to tackle any eventualities.
Keeping a close eye on the environmental effects of running such a large campus, due steps have been taken to not only reduce the energy consumption, but also towards bringing sustainable practices into the regular functioning of the campus, ensuring the campus remains green in every sense of the word.
we focus on energy, waste, water and biodiversity. At Infosys, from a design optimization perspective, we have been able to reduce our building energy consumption by 58%. The smart water metering that we do, we have close to 100 plus smart water meters that exactly tell us where, how the water is consumed, where water leakages are. From a waste perspective, we have waste that is segregated at source, and we have a 2 tons per day biogas plant where we generate around 140 kgs worth of LPG equivalent that is used in our food courts.
As the curtains come down on the second season of the Honeywell Smart Building Awards, the one thing that is certain is that smart buildings will eventually be the biggest contributors towards making smarter cities. And it will be frameworks like the Honeywell Smart Building Score that will eventually help tie in the missing links towards truly gauging just how smart our buildings need to be.
Focus, ideate, innovate, enable.